the game or perhaps to the next map. And until then, you guys take it away.
Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It is map 1, B8, Bait versus Koi. And it's gonna be Anubis. With me next is with you over. Atro has the analyst, and we are here in the playoffs. Of course, round 1, aka the round of 16, round of 8, excuse me. Oh boy, 16, thank you, yes.
Forgetting numbers, forgetting how the playoffs work. We just went over the bracket. Old man strikes again, but Bait, they've currently got themselves in decent position here. There are no kills as of yet. Koi, they prioritize the bomb plant. They want to play into position toward the pillar. The retake's not going to be easy by any means. But the swings on the T side are going to be a little bit off potentially. Now they seem to have everyone in place, so it comes down to Sadota to survive for a couple of seconds at least, but even that is not able to do. Only good for one, and now tapped on the bomb as well. The CT's not going to be on it and not sticking it, but going for the last kill as Alex will find it. No kit and no time. Bait, the round unfortunately will be given away.
Great start for Koi. The afterplant a little bit shaky. NPL, if you had gotten at least a secondary there, I think the defuse would still be possible. But yes, as you said, great round for Koi as, you know, they pick it up here. The pistol is theirs. They're going to be able to start off Anubis pretty strong. And we kind of insinuated the fact that if they do, we could be seeing Koi bring up the heat on Bait and actually find early success here. Well, going into this force buy, I'm not a fan of it, but Alex, with 3 kills, actually goes for the M4A1S. And he actually gets the entry. Hello. Okay. Starts off perfectly, to be fair, and we got another A push coming behind it, it seems like. I do like the idea, but B8 is soon going to recognize that.
They should. A little bit mid-util. Fool the CT side a little bit. It is pulling rotations when you look at it. NPL gets a little bit more aggressive. Captain Kirk toward the A side as well has pulled himself toward heaven instead. But they're really ready for this. NPL, he has only one job to do, and that's to stop the flank from Davi G. Now with the util towards A as well, right? The confirmation is going to be there. Entry rotates, NPL goes to information hunting in mid. Now you kind of start to see this round no longer that good for Bait, right? They had good positions, kind of like the last round. They had really good positions. The problem is they never got anyone when it came to the pistol rounds. No one gave them kills for main. There was no advantage. You're kind of the same, right? They were given no advantage. They weren't given early information on the mid player. He wasn't given a free kill. They couldn't afford to make that rotation early toward the A side to cover Captain Kirk as well. So, well done for Koi. A great start for them, a 2-0. And seemingly are going to hunt down the M4 as well. Already 2 players toward the B side. Walking into the MAC-10.
Oh, Alex is dead. Yep, there we go.
Sharp shots. No head armor. Instantly taken down.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why perhaps I was a little bit against the fact that they went for the force buy with the M4. Without helmets, you're dealing against the Galils and Mac 10s.
A second round T-buy. Yeah, Mac 10.
Yeah, Galils, you know, even pistols we've seen before where T's...
Yeah, up to success and not so much.
Yeah, we've seen both sides of it.
Yeah, saving USP, saving dualies.
Yeah, that was... I mean, look, it can happen. But yeah, Koi, I mean, this is a flying start. 2-0, as you said, and... they probably get a 3-0 start as well, as Alex will be caught. There's a few more.
We speak of the Mac 10 here. Only one.
Yeah, a little bit of an upgrade.
Nice
3
shot
kills.
for that
That's a massive amount of frags, though, by the way. And that's the C4 as well, kind of having to be retrieved.
Also an AK, yeah.
This is...
Oh, Captain Kirk, hello. That's not the AK.
He's going to pick it up now, I presume.
No, he doesn't even realize.
Oh, doesn't actually...
There you go.
Ah, there. Yeah, here we go. So, Koi...
Go to a different body to get it.
This is a full eco they're dealing with, and they lose 3 players, regardless of how it goes down at the end. B8...
Yeah, the point of contact is really weird there for Koi. The Mac 10, sure, it makes sense. It's the first getting contact.
Yeah.
He just goes for it. The flashbang is there, but I don't know if I really like that. I really don't. I would have liked to see the players from Shelf get first contact, you know, maybe just a crossfire from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah,
different.
yeah. A little bit more structured, right? A little bit more on the crossfire base, yeah.
Yeah, that just felt very much like a free-form setup. I don't know. But then again, we can say whatever we want. It's hindsight's 2020 and all that, I guess. But, you know, if things like this maybe persist, then it's definitely got to be a problem. It's got to be a habit, perhaps. But we'll see. We'll also see a bomb plant.
And I could see this still working for Bait. Like, they've got 2 mollies, they've got a flash, they've got the rifles. The Kevlar sure is going to be an issue, but Koi, right now, they don't know where to expect their opponents from. And, well, Bait have decided to save, obviously. They're like, you know what, we got 2 rifles for free, we got utility. Yeah, just keep it, right? Just make sure we get the money. So Koi will be given the round, but nonetheless, a great eco. This is as good as it gets when you're on the CT side. I mean, you got an AK to it as well, plus a Galil, plus the Molotovs. Yeah, man, you're golden.
Terrorists win.
Back to it. Really like the start here for Koi. Doing pretty damn well, but how will they continue? That's my question.
I think that's the question on everybody's mind right now. Honestly, Stadodo on the op already. Early buy-in. I like it. And we kind of pointed him out as one of the key factors for Koi in this series. He's going to have to bring up the numbers, and with an op, he certainly can. As we go to round 4, it's a full buy. It's going to be Canal's control perhaps exerted. We've seen some meta changes recently where CTs take aggressive stances into Canals. Mopos,
Yeah.
lucky to be alive.
I feel like it is often underutilized.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Teams that maybe haven't gone fully deep into this map. You are going to see them stagnate a little bit, but one thing you've got to see still is teams fighting for that cave control. So everyone knows how important it is going to be. You know, cave, dark, e-box, same thing.
Yeah.
For those who maybe just wonder what that is, but
Oh, beautiful
that's still
secondary.
going to be a common occurrence throughout the series, no matter who's on what side. It comes to the how much aggression is there going to be shown. NPL here, a little bit of aggression. Looks to make up for his teammate's lost position, and he's taken up exactly the same position as team had just passed away in. And here again, look at the positions we have here. T side towards A main here, and NPL, he's got the first one. I think the shadow was shown as well. AK is being picked up, 45 seconds, and guess where we're going? They've got a player outside of cave.
Oh, Essential gets caught. Okay, that's a problem. Molly into Temple. It's going to break off the rotation. This is perfect. Koi now have B side under control effectively, and I think it's a save already.
Yeah, at that point with MPN having the Molotov down, Essential cannot afford to go for the play like that. He has to stay alive toward the B side. Not the case. It is that cave control that comes in clutch because it allows for such a fast rotation when you do get just that one. You get that contact, everyone else can start running in behind, and just like this, it's got to be a 4th round for Koi. A great start to the game now.
And I like...
It's a bit of a shame, right? NPL does such a good job at defending the A side with 1 kill alone that they just lose the B side.
Yeah, Essential, well, he truly was essential to the round as he gets caught, as you said, and once he dies...
Part of Koi's master plan.
get rid of Essential, yeah. But the thing is, as you said, the MPL, he was able to regain main control of A, and with that, forced Koi on the other side of the map, kind of. You know, they didn't want to really fight in those tight corners, and Bait, instead of rotating a secondary player fast enough towards B, it's an immediate loss of the site and another save, and a timeout already early on. I do like it. Let's see what they actually discuss, as Hetrick is able to afford the op.
We spoke about the aggression on the CT side.
Yeah.
Bait, this is their map pick. They have a pretty decent track record on Anubis as well. I think a 58% win rate out of 24 maps. So you imagine they got a lot on this. But just purely looking at the numbers, the CT side is still a little weak. You know, adding, about 42% win rate, 43 win rate on the distribution of rounds as well. So close to half come on the CT side, but a bit more still always on that T side. Kind of like Anubis just more or less is at the moment.
Yes.
But you can break the mold, you can definitely put up those rounds. But the same way Koi currently is doing that, they can again break the CT economy with just one round here and get themselves 6-0, maybe even 7 with the next round as well. So they're definitely setting themselves up for success. I love this, however. Alex needing more than one
Important refrag.
to deliver an essential. He's already dueling him, swinging wide for it.
Oh!
To defend the side. Yeah, this is 5. This could be 6 as well. CTs, this has to be a save.
I mean, if they save, they can buy. If they don't, well, then it's going to be questionable. They get max loss bonus, so that helps. But Mopos, man, he's delivering the entries. That's what we talked about as well at the start in the pregame. I mentioned Stadodo and Mopos. Just as well, but right now Mopos popping off. Great refrags and the entry back onto Alex as well. Or I think it was Essential actually at Pillar. Pretty much destroys the defense once again. And yeah, this is perfect openers for Koi. I mean, it is T-sided. It is expected to get around 5 rounds on the CT side. 4 if you're really desperate and having a tough time. So bait. It's nowhere near lost yet to any degree, but this kind of an opener, and we discussed the momentum shift, right? It works wonders for Koi.
Yeah, now don't forget what happened to Koi on the CT side against Z10 in the last game they played.
Exactly.
They fell apart completely. So
it was 9-3 on the half, was it? 8-4, something like that. Was it not? I believe.
One of the two, probably.
Yeah, I want to recall.
It's been a while. It was like a week ago at this point. It's kind of hard to immediately
It was
remember,
9-3.
but 9-3 sounds very
Yeah,
right.
it was 9-3 T side for Koi, and then they gained only 2 rounds CT side where Zero Tenacity were able to get 10. So
yeah, so definite weakness on that CT side. Currently kind of showing a couple of those fades. Even with the 3-man B setup they had in the previous round, I think 1 kill only. We weren't able to assist Alex perfectly toward the cave previously either. But now, this is okay. I kind of like this idea. Even if it is just the 2 toward the B side, could still work out. Right? I feel like all you gotta do is make sure you stay at even numbers when you defend the B side. Maybe get an advantage. That should do. But if you are playing 2 toward that side of the map, make some sort of play elsewhere. But the problem is the utility, right? 1 mid-smoke here blocks off so much. The Molotov as well, so allows Mopos to take every bit of control toward mid now. Challenging head trick, though, will result in death. And now comes the test on B. Even numbers need to be maintained, but it's just instead to make it so that they do trade back. And even more as NPL goes down. Justice picking up a 3rd for the round, and headshots only delivered by him.
disaster struck again at the heart of bait. And it's going to be Captain Kurt and Headtrick trying to salvage this, and up in the hands of Headtrick. As well as the defuse available at least, but...
No smoked across. XP's here.
Oh,
white dead. Okay.
What? Oh, he hits Stadodo, doesn't get to finish him off.
Headtrick. Look for the legs. Can't see the spot now.
Oh, the molly.
Disaster strike. Good molly and flashbang, and the bomb has crossed over Stadodo.
It was thrown over.
Threw that
yep,
over, yeah.
Yep. Smart choice.
Done as well. Doesn't need to cross with the AWP either.
Exactly. And Headtrick, I think he's got a save, yeah. Like, he realizes that himself, that the fact is, he's got an AWP, he can't really hope to regain control of the site. And 6-0, man, this is starting to shape up quite well. Koi, I mean, the re-entries are amazing. The fact that Just comes out of main and is able to get 2, that is huge. Not to mention the fact that after losing, I believe it was Mopos, Stadodo still hits Captain Kurt. Like, he just shuts him down, and he's standing there still. Right here.
Yeah. 3K coming out of this. Beautiful trade. And yeah, the setup is very easy to read open. Cave is going to be the play where most players do go for. And as we mentioned, it is an essential part of the map. If you let go of Cave, you're basically giving up so much. You can have rounds where you do let them get up closer towards Cave to have a different setup on site, yes. Like, you need to have a lot of confidence. And unfortunately for there, boy, they just had a bit more. They had Just.
I like it, yeah. And everybody's kind of proving to be a great asset to the team right now. Everybody when given the opportunity, taking it. Let's see how this goes. It's going to be a B main push. Just gets one. The trades are there, though. Alex is able to bring it home for one, but it's not enough. Stadodo close by with the AWP. Shuts it out. And once again, Koi proving to be a tough opponent to deal with, as Hetrick does go a little bit aggressive and is able to get himself a piece of the pie, as Mopos is singled out. Still leaving about 60 seconds and a little bit of time on the clock. And it's going to be an A play. Captain Kurtka is going to have to show us what he's made of. 1 kill currently to his name. And let's see if he can make this work. It's going to be another slow walk into A main side. I presume they're just going to contact here. That makes the most sense. You don't want to show your hand until it's too late for your opponent. Kurtka is also controlling middle, and what I'm surprised about, they haven't peeked B main. They got to take some control. They got to get some info. The aggression towards A is about to open up, and it's down to Kurtka to try and salvage this. Rotations need to happen. NPL has to start moving towards A side. Kurtka's already lost the side. He doesn't even know it yet. If he turns around, gets spotted, sees the head of one of the players. I don't think they've seen him, but the jump spot is there. Davi. Whoa, Captain Kurtka, there you go. That's what you needed. 2 kills to his name. No bomb plant yet, as it's dropped in the middle of sight. And that shall be the round for B8. The first one on the board. It comes thanks to Captain Kurt salvaging pretty much everything here with great timing for him, even though it didn't look like it from the start, because if only one player is watching camera, he is getting absolutely devastated. A nice little attempt at the start of the round, as we saw, pushing B main, but it doesn't work out at the end. Koi still unfortunate enough to not check camera fast enough, and that is going to be an immediate timeout for the Portuguese-Spanish team.
There's the rise and fall of contacting toward the site. No one wanted to hold camera, instead wanted to get past it. The head spotted. Wonderfully done, Captain Kurtka.
He needed to show up.
Gets
he
things
does.
going on the side of bait. And now it's time to reel in the big fish, the Koi, out of this little pond of Anubis. Get things going. Get things started. Now, last round, I did like the way Hedrick was moving as well. He was going toward the cave early on. He was trying to get in the action. He knows they need some sort of advantage. And like I said, right, if Koi just decided we just go B, the defense needs more than just to keep it at an even numbers most often. Even numbers, that's basically the bare minimum. But look at this. We started off, and Essential caught through the Molotov goes Mopos. Not a terrible start, but the CT side, they still lose a mat. That definitely forces their rotations a little bit. They might hesitate. They might go for over-rotations instead. So for Mopos, despite him only getting the 1, they get rid of a whole belt of utility, essentially. You can see Essential, he's got nothing anymore. Or, excuse me, Alex. He has nothing to hold off Cave.
Yeah.
Hedrick has nothing. That makes B-side so much more vulnerable, and now he's thrown the last pieces out as well. 1 kill is all it takes, and Bait basically lose control the entire round at the beginning. 2 plays in main is the only piece they have still remaining out of this round.
And I think they're thinking about taking A main control. This flash is going to spook them.
Stadodo's up. Oh, does move just.
The timing is perfect.
This is a good idea. Good read out of the Bait side.
Stadodo has hidden.
They're going to miss it. Oh, the perfect play. It's the perfect play.
Oh, they're going to get them in the back. Exactly. 2 players about to fall. There's the lineup. There's the double. Well played, Captain Kurt. And that is going to be most likely a second round to Bait as they revitalize their defense. Lovely timings, really. And that's it. That's round done. I mean, he's great, but unfortunately he is not that good to be able to pick up.
The great white shark instead.
Yeah. Alex, of course, shutting it down. And another timeout. Look at this. Koi. 2 timeouts in a row here. Okay.
They know their game is still in their control, currently. Their economy, though, not so much, so this needs to count for them. Let's see what Bait can still do to continue this. Though, a fantastic recovery into the round. The 1 flashback as well to main is the more or less the downfall of Koi in that round.
Yeah.
They spot it, they don't see any steps, they don't hear anything. And they just make the play, because they have to. They can trade back. That's most likely at least got to be a decent amount of damage, so The backstab instead is born out of it, and Koi both turned away, neither looks at it. 2 more seconds for Stadodo's up, he gets a kill instead. Right, it's kind of unfortunate with the way it goes.
Yeah, it's an immediate
but
tell.
It's great to see for Bait.
Yeah, exactly. Bait, like, they immediately can tell it's a fake with that single flash flying in. They're like, okay, they threw that to try and divert attention, right, to make sure we don't push.
In case no one was main, it would have held them towards A.
Yeah. Ooh, this could be dangerous. I love doing this myself when we play Anubis. Deep molly, try to peek over it, find a free kill, then fall back. It's a very easy way to get a free entry, but also quickly get shut down if you're not careful enough. Trust me, I've experienced it more than once. And, well...
I like this. A perfect change-up for Koi.
This could work.
Though good read for Bait as well. We've seen NPL a couple of times. He had been rotated towards mid here, flexing.
Have you tilt? Dodo misses. There's the double check. NPL is able to help. And Captain Kirk. Okay. I might as well call him Captain Kirk, as that works out wonders. Adam S. Well, not really much you can do, and man, he's really picking up steam now. My man started at 0-2, I believe. Now he's at 9-5. Really, really nice.
Damn, I don't know how he does that 9-5, but wonderfully done. Are we just not gonna get any reaction to the 9-5 joke? No.
I'm trying to keep myself off kilter here, but yeah, no.
Damn. I just know Acho would have loved it. He would have been laughing here if he was with me.
He's already laughing, man. He's laughing
I
at
can tell,
you.
I know.
The
voice of a ghost.
The ether is giving us voices. But, boy, well, the economy finally breaks. They're back to pistols, and for the first time, it feels like Bait have grasped at how to actually approach this defense.
This has got to be a real rough welcome. They've got a couple of flashbangs set up as well, but as soon as that smoke goes, everyone, they're just going to abandon mid, I think. I really think they're just going to abandon mid.
I mean, at this point, they might as well.
Yeah, they have 3. They can just hold camera as well, but let's see how the actual entries work. Wonderful off angle for Captain Kirk. Again, he's picking up a little bit. Couple of kills this time, 2 is more than enough, because now, right, like I said, they abandon mid, and it's NPL who cleans up 3. Wonderfully done here for Bait. They really are bringing this one back, and in a way, I really didn't see coming. Because Koi, the economy slipped away a little bit too early for them. I think one more buy, you could have put him back on track, but my actual attention goes to the fact that they've not going to be again. They haven't really put any pressure back towards the cave.
I was about to say, yeah, they put no pressure through canals. They are not trying to isolate the
Where's the Molotovs? Where's the basic util to push the CTs away, take that control?
I love this so much. It's going to be a deep B main push. I like it. They're going to take a lot of info from this. And what they can do here is just leave Essential with full util. He can hold this on his own, put one player towards connector, and the third player can rotate back either mid or A. And boy, I don't think they're even well aware that they're about to be pincered in. Same mid presence as before, this time with Head Trick spotting that double doors angle, and MPL helping out. But this is straightforward. Bait, they're well aware of what's happening. They seem to have a great read on this scenario, of course.
Finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, finally a little bit of pressure through the cave. Is this smoke for cave? Because I feel like surely... Good util.
Does land in cave, yeah.
Oh, pause. Oh.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Lovely trick from Essential. He's basically on the edge of the smoke, just waiting for somebody to push through, and good night, goodbye. Another A play that might not work out. Head Trick finds Davy on mid. And this is a shutdown again. Oh! Okay, Head Trick. There you go. Just
call that a hat trick.
Pretty much, truly. 3 in the bag, and well, 5 on the board. Bait is doing a great job at making sure their CT side is not gonna get absolutely clapped.
Wonderfully done. The idea of playing the smoke to dodge the flashbang, it's really nice. Right, you saw as well Mopas wasn't ready for it, he was more ready for the deep econo instead. And just really wonderfully done here. And Bait, We said it, 5, more than, more than okay. That's usually what you're aiming for the CT side, 5-4 kind of work as well.
Oh!
But what we know out of Koi and the weakness we saw previously on the CT side, it's definitely going to be a rough time on the second half. Hendrik, you saw wonderfully done the first entry. And they're back to B. I like it. Davi G, however, he does not. Taken down, and here's the CT setup. Finally, we're seeing something out of the defense on B. And it's enough to get themselves a 6th round.
So...
Get them a beautiful tied scoreline.
6-0 to 6-6? Okay. I mean, that works, and look at the numbers difference as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Captain Kurtka, Alex, 666. I feel like he just wanted those numbers on the board. All over the place, and bait. They willed it into existence.
Everybody chiming in. Essential, a little bit quiet perhaps at times, but even he is playing his part. And I gotta say, this is splendid. The fact that they can bounce back 6 in a row like this is a good sign for their T side. The momentum shifts in their favor, but we're gonna reset the round apparently. Some technical issues apparently, as far as we can tell. Yep, there we go.
Ooh.
We do not
You want
know
to play
why.
guess the problem roulette?
I'm gonna call headphones or mouse issue. I'm gonna call headphones. There we go.
I'm gonna say camera issues. That's where I'm gonna place it, because we've had a couple of those recently.
We did, yeah. And
Well, we'll see if we do get official word on this. Would it be if production does know? But if not, we're gonna be stuck in the void, thinking about it forever and ever and ever. As we seem to continue back with the game, right up 13. Second pistol round is starting up here now. And Koi, we just talked about it, said the lack of kills, yeah, that was a difference. Oh, there was a big difference. Now they gotta make up for it in a big way. 6-6, and the issues was to tech issues for Mopos. That's all we get. Adam, he gets 2.
oh, that's some big issues for B8 though. Adam doubled with those dualies, and he's pushing middle. Look at the aggression they're pulling out. The C4's lost on mid as well. This is a big disaster
The
for
drop
bait.
towards the B side doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of overestimate their, I guess you could say, their surprise a bit.
They're ready with the Glocks, but they weren't ready for the dualies.
Pretty much. And
Yeah, this is a perfect setup for Koi now as well.
Kurtka, no way he's going to be expecting the right-hand side peek. I mean, he's going to be checking, surely, but by the time he does realize it's going to be too late, there you go. 7-6. Koi, after 6 in a row lost, they bring it back home on a pistol.
Into WG. Could have been Adam Ace here. But he's helping out his teammate a little bit. Why not pick him up? Or, I guess Mopo has got to be the reason. Oh, never mind. The reason why he couldn't pick up an ace. I like it. Everything's going well, Adam. 1 more to go, but that is finally taken away. Oh, no! Just get it.
Let's get the ace.
All 5 to Adam.
Hello.
There we go. We talked about getting some kills. I think that's a good way to start.
Definitely. Brings back the confidence a bit. Make sure that they don't get overwhelmed by the 6 rounds lost in a row after winning 6, which is kind of really devastating to the morale. But it does bring B8 onto a full eco here. Without a bomb plant, no Galils, no nothing. And it's, again, a bit of a split. I have to say, and this, you've heard me say this many times before, why don't we see some, communal approaches by B8, or bait, excuse me, or, anything really, with Glocks only, just push together, right? Go all 5, try to overwhelm a single position, see if you can get the bomb down, because that's pretty much the goal right now.
I want to give you a what-if scenario.
Okay, give it.
They rush Adam, he gets another ace.
I
imagine the confidence that man would have. So, no, again, look at this. Just a pistol on the second round. This is really interesting, because he wants the AWP, and he's... Oh my god.
Okay.
Sends Captain Kurtka right to hell, and he's picking up a bit of steam himself.
Ace?
What?
Ooh.
Oh god.
Barely.
That would have been something. That would have been real something.
Yeah, that
Back-to-back dualies, ace different players would have been insanity.
would have skyrocketed the current
But hey, Dooley's 4 kills. The Dodo, he gets the AWP, or gets the AWP out with that as well.
I'm all here for
And
it.
because of those 4 kills, he's got himself armor and utility.
Not bad at all. And Koi, this is a great start to the CT side. We said it before. Usually CT sides are a little bit weakened on Anubis, obviously due to the map itself.
Yep. The B site's real rough to hold.
Yeah, really difficult to retake.
A site retake, I think, is I think the A site rotation's a little bit far as well. I would like to see the CT spawn just slightly change that trajectory a little bit.
Or maybe just connect.
Maybe like 2-3 seconds faster or something.
Yeah, connect it a little bit better right from spawn to get into heaven.
Instead of dropping down, there's just going to be stairs leading down immediately as well.
Yeah.
You know, just like on the spawn. You know, there's a couple extra seconds so you don't have to go through mid. That really could have changed things, but I don't know. I feel like it's fun to theorize a little bit. Not that we're ever going to see the changes themselves, but would be nice.
Would be. I agree.
Yep.
Great start for Stadodo, by the way. Through the smoke, he catches Alex. And again, it's going to be down to an A play. The Bait deciding that they will commit fully, and 3 players at the defense at the ready. This is going to be nearly impossible to break unless the utility is near perfect, and there's only one flash. No, that's a decoy. Never mind. That's not even a flashbang. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be death march. Although, good molly timing. Great entries, NPL. Hello! Essential brings it up as well. As Koi just deleted from a site. The defense melts. And it's Mopos coming in from CT, but nothing to be done. Okay, Bait. I mean, you don't need a flash, apparently. You don't need anything at all. Just dry, peek, and get yourself 3 for free. Brilliant. Brilliant. Absolutely magical.
Yeah, Essential as well. He went in as the decoy himself there. He was there to draw out the player on sight, and the missed shot with the Dodo definitely did screw him over. And you can see with the Molotov that came out immediately, the timing was perfection when it came to the utility there as well. Because the Dodo he looked at the Molotov, was like, ooh, I'm going back swinging. Did not have a choice. Amazing timing, fantastically done. And with that, the round comes to an end. WG will survive with the MP9 at least. But Bait, putting up their first T-side round here. This takes the shots, looks to his side, can't escape. On the Bait side, what a transfer. They dismantle the setup, and there we talk about the rotations as well. You see Mopus running in, because he knows he has to do something, but site was already taken. Nothing he could do about it. And Bait, they're looking to break the Academy of Koi early on. CT Academy, talk about it. It's trash. It's not great. It is horrendous. You get rid of it, that's when comebacks happen. First half, it was the complete opposite, however. Let's see what Bay can do to recover from the 4v5. It's the Dodo. Is AWP finding a little bit of impact in this one already. Now, what else can he do?
3 men defending B. This is going to be a hard point to break, especially with Davi on that MP9 close by. And there's no real flank happening. There's no real wraparound happening. Bait still a little bit indecisive. They are setting up a few utils, whatever they have left. Is there a re-smoke for B main? I don't... Oh, yeah, there it is. Mopus does have one. Yep, there we go. Oh, they're...
What is... This is a very odd call. Now, I like this, right? I said we can see changes. If you do leave cave, you can have these sorts of setups. But this is an extremely ballsy call to make. Now that NPL joins Alex, they don't actually hear the steps. No one's close enough in mid. The smoke should have been deployed already by Mopus as well, or something. The site now gets taken. They're gonna check a couple of angles, so there is a chance. WG gets himself what at least. The damage is there. Now to try to line them up as well. He gets another. There's the trade. Finally, the CT setup works. The change more than welcome on the side of Koi. You see that does catch Bait as well off guard. They weren't ready for the second one. They thought it was going to be just one. The trade, quick. The damage from the MP9, substantial. And there goes around for Koi as well. Staying in the lead.
Really good choice by Koi at the end. You know, once the big picture comes into play, they had nobody in dark, nobody at pillar. So effectively, Bait were checking corners that were empty. They didn't have a molly to preemptively clear them, and they were forced to take those engagements that weren't really there. And obviously, at the end of the day, took a lot of damage. By the time they got to that real fight, it was already over. And look at this. We got Canal's aggression coming out. I love it. It's a full eco for bait,
Seems
though.
like Koi have completely changed up their place. It feels like this is confidence we didn't see against Z10.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I feel like they've also gone through their demos and realized the mistakes they were making, which was effectively no aggression whatsoever from the CT side. Having no info, or continuously being pushed to the back defensive lines, right? And never really being able to respond in time. And bait, well, this eco with a single heroic AK buy.
A surprisingly good rotation there as well, though they've left mid completely open. But I do like it at least, right? There's little to no chance Bait actually go Temple and B. So with the 3 players towards A again, we saw this from Bait. They had a very similar one. Oh, I might have spoken too soon here. I might have spoken a little bit too soon here. There is little chance they do go Temple to B, and this is the chance.
And a good timing on the smoke.
Oh,
blocks them again. In CT, it's the Dodo.
Stadodo's got the
If he dies, this is going to be huge, and they're going to check
buddy,
him.
it's not good. Overwhelmed. All over the place for Bait. Adam, all of the angle, laying up 3. Can't do even 1.
This is just...
Hold on, this is amazing, though. Great position. He can swap between the angles, but quick shots and covered by Headtrick. Leave it on to just 1 with Headtrick, picking up a double. Looking for the all 3 for him, and now it's on to Davi G to do the same.
And
The
deliver.
shot's not connected. And Bait, they run rampant.
The fact that they let them go through mid, okay, it happens. Then Stadodo gets caught in CT, things start to get a little bit heated up, and Adam, the fact that he doesn't get a single kill is massive. 3 players come swinging in from deep CT into the back lines, into heaven, and there's not a single return kill besides just frag on MPL as he gets isolated. Mopos pushes through the smoke and is down to the 1 man left. And unfortunately, he can't do much as Davi gets shut out. Man, what the hell, Koi? Thought you had that figured out, and instead it's a full eco win for Bait with a single AK bot. Oh no, going through the molly as well. They heard them. They know there's at least 1 more close by.
Yeah, Alex is thinking about it as well.
Yeah, there's the molly.
Molotov to main. Yeah, they're gonna double swing him.
They're gonna check this surely, right?
Oh, wait, what? No?
Oh,
They don't?
what?
There's 1.
Okay, okay.
There's the drop. Yeah, there's a trade at least, but that's still allowed damage.
Yeah, but nonetheless, the advantage in the hands of Koi no longer available as Bait is, well, baiting them into oblivion.
I would have gone with reeling them in, but nonetheless, yeah, look at Bait. They don't waste the chance they got in the last round.
This is massive, because this is a full eco for Koi. This is 10-9. Koi has dropped the ball, and, well, it's the snowball right now that Bait has been making is about to hit them full force. They've got 1 chance. This is it. Koi have 1 single opportunity to stop this menace. It will be the next gun round. It will be possibly an AWP for Stadodo as well. But the fact is, they just gave Bait the game back into their hands with that eco victory. They literally bounced back from almost certain 11-7 result, 11-8 result. It's massive right now.
Yeah. It's really rough. Now, we're right. I'm gonna say 1 more time. CT economy, it is trash in this game.
No,
Valve,
it's broken.
please fix it.
Yeah, it's broken.
And it shines on a map like Anubis here. It shines on a map like
Nuke. Inferno.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything but Ancient, basically.
Yeah, even Ancient, I'd argue, if you don't have those mollies for mid, you're going to be locked out of it immediately, and then good luck trying to take control of Shelf and Speedway.
Yeah, when you don't have that util, you're just gonna waste the round, or half the time.
Yep.
You know, it's really rough out here, man. It's really rough being a CT or a CT side player.
They got to fix it for sure. I mean, at one point they're gonna have to address this. We're back to ecos, what we strived to get rid of at the dawn of the new economy changes. We were like, oh, maybe finally no more ecos, or at least 1 per, you know, half, 2 maybe.
Yeah, you can half buy more.
Yeah, but
Not in this case. And it could all get fixed if they listen to your idea of make the CT loss economy minimum of the 1900 or
yeah, that it can't.
what it
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
yeah.
1.9 instead of 1.4 exactly. Like that they can't drop below
Now,
1.9.
honestly, yeah, you could buy a couple of P250s, a flashbang,
Yeah.
5.7.
Like at the very
Maybe
least,
go crazy, maybe get a deagle, right? That
Exactly.
allows for interesting rounds.
it
And
allows for options.
this incentivizes these.
Yeah, exactly.
Although this is really a fun setup for Koi.
I mean, yeah, but you know,
I mean, hey, they go ran into CT once. they don't want that to happen again.
they're like, you know what? If it happens again, we're ready. Well, unfortunately, it ain't happening, and not much to be done. And yeah, I mean, this is a bit devastating, really, if you're Koi, because you had it all. You had the world at your feet. You were ready to take the win, almost take it up to 10, 11, 12, even close to potentially stealing the map. But Bait just bounced back, and now you're facing the music of potentially going down 0-1 in the first map. I'm still not truly sure why they just slow walk this. I mean, yeah, I guess they want to pounce on the site, maybe steal away a rifle or something on the exits.
Yeah, most likely Stadodo or someone is holding this exact angle, so they can want to catch him with the cross.
Bait is smarter than that. All 5 alive. Just pull back from
Yeah, a
main.
little bit too late. A second too late. Ooh, or not. There goes one.
They die.
And, yeah,
Good
everyone's dead. It's an absolute mowdown.
Yep.
As soon as the first man gets taken down, everyone just stops, turns around. Hedrick's throwing nades, or NPL's throwing nades, AKs are let loose. And just like that, you fought 10-9 for Bait. Mad advantage, not mad advantage, the lead taken for the first time in ever. Ooh, this is a
lot of
brilliant screen
saturation.
again.
A lot of brightness, yeah, I can barely see.
Exposure levels cranked up a little bit.
But as we said, this is it, Koi. This is the round they gotta win, or we are possibly looking at 12-9, and afterwards Bait probably getting the win. Oh, I love the boost. This is something that's becoming more of a classic. And Adam, I don't think he's gonna be realizing this as Just is coming to approach and help out. Oh, the timing here is great, though. Adam gets one. It's gonna be Just close by. He does get the refrag. It's looking better and better. Oh! Oh!
Still gets a kill out of it.
Pulls out the M4 with the bullets in the magazine. Puts a...
They can't trade him.
No, they can't. And that's a C4 lost as well. There goes Captain Kirk. It's Koi with a bit of a gimmicky moment, but it works out. It checks out. Does he throw away the op? Yep.
Does he throw away both ops?
I think he does. Do it.
You're
Do
thinking
it.
about it. You're
Yes,
like,
there
ooh.
you go. I love it. I mean, he knows he's screwed. 1v3. He's got time, yes, but he knows he's not in a great position, and he can pick up an AK, an M4, whatever there is available to him. I hope it has bullets. I don't see it. But does get Davy. 1v2, and low HP on Just means one bullet could be enough to finish him off. C4 will be retrieved. Just needs to be very careful here. Will be checked, most likely. Timing couldn't be better, though.
Below the smoke, yeah. Oh, Hedrick's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. He's realizing it gotta be somewhere here, man. Oh. Bit of bait and switch there. Just lets the AK loose just half a second. And then Mopos right catches him on the drop. Koi. They are proving to be a bit of a tough opponent here again. They are making this one another close Anubis game.
They're trying.
I feel like they've had plenty of those. But
Yeah.
it proves in the mental game, right? There's something here that they are not completely figuring out. And you know, it's that 5%. It's that extra 10%. Something's missing. Maybe it is individuals. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's anything else. Something. At this point, it doesn't really matter what it is, but when that does get fixed, you can definitely feel like there's got to be a change in the entirety of Koi. Could it be just this map? It could be a snowball effect into many maps. A lot of their CT sides or T sides. It's going to be fun to watch as well if we get to see more of Koi throughout the upcoming months. If they can sort that out, maybe.
Yeah, make sure, you know, they don't make kind of classical tactical errors. Something you don't want to see at all. Something that must not happen when you're at such an advantage, because it all comes back to that one eco round of Bait. It really does. It changes the trajectory of the whole map and potentially the end of the map. As Koi were on the verge of, facing off the music themselves. Now they're making Koi pay for their mistakes, and right here, it's a bit of a passive approach. Bait taking their sweet time, and they're gonna go for a B take. Molly into Con, Mopos and Davi. They've got to hold the line. Another great setup. This is what we saw earlier, and it actually works, because usually Molly's flying to dark, so you can't really hold that position very well. Smoke on the cross. Second Molly here. Good timing on it. That's really good for Koi. They're calling rotations.
In mass.
Oh!
Oh!
No bomb plant.
Hendrik doesn't stick it?
No, he does not. It's Mopos, but it's Davi left. Hat-trick didn't plant the bomb. Lost bonus is coming in, but it is Koi that kept 4 players alive. It is very well done. Good retake. Solid decisions, and more than anything, that smoke breaking up was perfectly timed, as well as the cross came for B8. He gets shut down, and here it is. We can see it. Oh, that nade is a bit unfortunate. Thank God he didn't throw it under his own feet. But the fact of the matter is...
at least there for Hendrik, but yeah, the fact that he doesn't stick the bomb plant of the first one when the smoke gets broken.
Yeah.
Right, he kind of panics there a little bit, thinking they're gonna rush through it, with his teammates immediately being taken down as well. But that bomb plant definitely could have helped him a little bit. Here you can see NPL doesn't have all that much in the bank account.
Alex is kind of broken.
Most of them could have still bought. They are still gonna buy, but they're gonna be missing a little bit. T-side of 4 spies on the Nugas though, they're great.
They work wonders.
Even with this a little bit of utility, you can just take over site. So we'll see maybe what Koi have ready for a round like this, if they can read it perfectly, if they can read what the situation is, economically speaking. Let's see. We haven't seen much of A attention from Bait so far, that's true. Since the first few rounds? 3 rounds, maybe?
Yeah.
That's what we saw a little bit, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yes.
It's all getting to be a little bit of a blur already as well, but...
This is...
Let's see. Stadodo.
Breaking open.
Where's he at? See, it's nothing.
Another nade to break open the smoke, and this time a few opportunities. Good shot. Doesn't kill Hat-trick, but damages him. Wallbang leg shot. And you were talking about no A main control for Bait, or at least no presence. Well, now they finally put some players on that. It's going to be essential trying to draw rotations off of Koi. Might be able to get a little bit of control here. Adam, good hold. Traded immediately by Captain Kurt. And it's going to be an A play. It's a commitment here. This is it. The decision's been made. They're going to go A site. Boy, did they recognize that? That's the question. Second flash flying through. Just has rotations from Mopos. First contact, good. Held the line here. Just with the cross setup. It works beautifully. Just a third. No, denied by Hat-trick. Still going to be a 2v2. Love the flank from Davi.
No more flashbangs, just the smokes the Dodo is going to be throwing out to...
Timing for Alex as well.
Yeah. Makes him focus, has to focus somewhere. There's contact on the main as well. Alex,
beautifully.
Back dead, he's fighting for it. And down to the 12 HP Hat-trick.
1v2. The clutch is on. Let's see if he can do it. He's in the smoke. He's playing the odds here. But can't get it. Davi, of course, reacts immediately with bullets through it, and unfortunately, Hat-trick, as low as he is, one bullet finishes him off. Koi win the round, and back in action after a lot of players lost, obviously. Quite a little bit of economy down the line. Gonna be suffering, but fact of the matter is the hold here from Just was important. The fact that he gets the first kill, gets Mopos on the line as well. A little bit unfortunate he gets to lose his teammate that quickly, but he delayed it long enough for the rotations to come through, and Davi, as the flank from A main, connects. It gives Koi the 12th round.
Is it gonna be another? Is it gonna be another OT?
It's
is
possible.
Koi gonna let it go?
It's possible. Let's see. 3 players on B, 1 mid, and actually nobody A. They're kind of focusing their efforts in holding that mid position.
This is actually a really good bait.
It's ballsy.
No pun intended this time.
It is.
He keeps Stadodo here, but Alex on the other side, he's given him the chance, the opportunity.
Good check.
And with Stadodo's aggression as well, it did allow Davi G just a little bit of aggression. Now they know. Okay, maybe the smoke missed. Maybe it was meant to be deeper like we saw previously. Nonetheless,
important refrag. Brings back Koi to 4-4. Even though Adam is
Rotations
tagged.
back in mid as well. Great Molotov. Good timing. T side. Only one avenue open for the moment. A minute left, however. Minute to make their play, to keep things going.
Another A commitment. Split through camera. Rotations are far off of that A side. 2 players are going to be holding, and it's going to be down to, of course, the Dodo and Davi. In fact, Adam and Davi, excuse me.
Decent util. We've seen how the T side have focused their
With the
efforts
smoke?
throughout the half toward the site. This is crazy, though. Adam picking up a double. I can hear the faint cries of Atro celebrating his countrymen.
And
But he needs more.
I love the fact...
Close this one out.
I really love the fact that he pulls back to CT like that. He's going to help out his teammates, the Dodo. Mopos coming in through A main. It's all relying upon this Alex Essential duet. They got to sing the song of their people. They got to dance the dance, and let's see if they can do it.
Camera push. They're stopping it.
Good start. Opening up on 1, opening up on 2. Essential. Is he going to make
Up
this
for the ace
happen?
now.
Yes, he will. Essential. Quiet throughout the entirety of the first half. Picks up 3. Saves the day for Bait as they receive the 11th. And not only that, they break the camel's back of Koi's economy. And well. You called it. You said it. Is it going to be another OT? Well, it seems like it's exactly what's about to happen here. Really well played by Essential. Important.
Wonderfully done.
Important that he
Yeah, that as well.
duels.
That was against the Dodo's own smoke. I believe he threw down the stairs.
Yeah.
If not his, but then probably Adam. But nonetheless, right? The same smoke again, or at least close enough that it allows the maneuverability around the smoke, and that's what Essential does. Picking up 3 kills, a massive round for him. He's been quiet. He's been a bit of a focus as well of the first half when it came to the B control. Couldn't really do much on the defense, right? We talked about it. B defense is not easy.
Yeah, it's not.
Did have a slow start to the game, but there are important impact frags coming out of him. And now for round up 24. When it does come down to this, let's find out. Can Bait keep themselves afloat, or will they be sunk by the white whale here?
We're about to find out. We got ourselves mid-presence again. It's going to be down to Adam holding the line.
Fast.
He needs a double here. Great pop flash. Finds 1, finds 2. Adam! There you go! That's more than enough, and Just is going to be able to respond. Though Davi! He gets caught in canals! He tried to expect...
doesn't even realize.
He tried to expect that jump down, and it's going to be Cat Trick that peeks him from stairway.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
An amazing start. Immediately taking it back. Hendrik, the fact that he has the canals push ready, the timing. Covers his teammate just enough, because Captain Goto was not... He's not a lot of HP, right? He had an MP9, I think, at the bottom there for Davi G.
Yep. Would have
He
easily...
would have shred Captain Gurkha in half a second.
That's B-side lost. Koi not making the right call, holding the B-side, not having any sort of presence at all, and they're going to have to go for another retake. 3v3. Now the chances are there, but Stadodo has no Kevlar, by the way. I just want to mention that.
Yeah, we talk about B-side retakes as well. Or takes, how hard it is to defend, but retakes when you know your opponent is coming to you. You have 3 on the site, you've cleared an entire portion of the map, and Hedrick taking canals. This is going to be a real rough time, and again, you can check it one more time. Sees nothing, walking through the main smoke, and this T side with not a lot of time left on the clock. They're going to shut this one down, surely. OT is calling, and the T side, oh no! All on Hedrick now, the Tech 9 pulled out, and one more to go in the smoke tap at once.
That's it. That's OT confirmed.
We're going to OT. Knifes out as well. Stadodo can't do anything. He hasn't even shot, man.
Man has no Kevlar.
Finally does, and it's gone.
Oh.
12 to 12. Bait, they pull it back.
Oh boy, Koi, they're going to be hitting themselves over the head about that. Certainly close to winning 13 to 11 instead. Well, it could have been 13-10 already, but instead this mid-presence, like the fact that Adam doesn't disengage here is a little bit of a shame, and then Just obviously hunting, but Davi in water. We didn't see... Oh, there we go. We see it now. Davi.
Yeah. Half a second, man.
Yep. That's 1 kill difference that makes all the difference in the world, and not to mention then the decision for Koi to leave B completely open. The luck factor coming in as well at the end as Bait literally walk in, non-opposed. You know, once they have the site, Molly Temple, Koi realize what's up, and they are too late. No defuse kit, no nothing. OT confirmed, and Koi They really are going to be mad about this, I think, and I would be too if I'm them.
And you saw as well, Battle Round is a culmination of so many that we've seen so far. How many retakes have Koi gone towards the A side with? How many have they had to go?
Oh, a lot. A lot.
Yeah, they left B open. They made that sort of call, a judgment. Adamus as well, he delivered beautifully with the mid kills too, nearly a third as well, but the timing too perfect for bait afterwards, right? With the Headtrix kill on their AWP, allows for them to just run toward the B side. It was a split-second decision, and it works out to perfection to that point. If they had the entry through canals, they had a kill through mid. Rotations were going to be slow, probably. A little bit of luck, a lot of conditioning, and a lot of Koi pressure on them.
And apparently we are going to have to go to a technical break here. Apparently one of the players has a bit of an issue. So we are going to be going into a short emergency break and see you guys in a few moments once we're back. Okay.
And we're back.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello. Nice to be back. It's lovely to have not a long tech
a little bit
pause.
of company in the empty void.
Yes, the void is empty and cold, but you two make me that much more fuzzy and warm. But with that being said, let's see if Koi feel fuzzy and warm after the fact that they weren't able to close the map. They had the chance twice. 2 rounds that they could have done it, but unfortunately coming up short.
Take the shot.
Ooh.
Come on.
Breaking the smoke.
The temptation.
Yeah. You know you want to do it. But yeah, let's talk about bait and how they starting to approach Canal's control, realizing Koi might be a little bit more eager to find early aggression there, and we see them continuously put pressure with mollies, nades, smokes, everything in between. As Koi is now locked onto sites themselves. Mid control not really contested at all. As Koi, they don't have any info. That's the problem I'm seeing right now. They have no info at all. And it's going to be a B hit with a bit of a late rotation coming from Stadoda. Here we are. Connector control established. And same setup as before. And surely bait by now will read this. Will recognize this.
Again, though, they've done this so many times now. It's like the third, fourth time.
Yes, it is.
Surely Beta is going to realize. Essential checks it. Now you see they're ready for it.
There we go.
Third man is Dodo in deep in CT. A shot missed and the round gone, just like that. The retake's not gonna happen. It's OT, you have an AWP, you have to be a little bit conservative with your economy. And especially now when you didn't get a single kill on the actual entries. It's not one you feel confident in. Mate, you can see as well, right? I said it. They've gone against this now 3-4 times. They gotta realize they're making sure, okay, we're not gonna fall for the trap again. So Koi, with this now being the case, where's the aggression, man? We saw it at the start of the CT half when we started off the entire half. Or the second half, but afterwards, nothing. Been real quiet. Dodo's AWP has gone for the kill a couple of times, held canals. But that's it. That's the end of their aggression.
That's what I'm
The
kind of
B-side
worried
needs
about.
some sort of advantage to hold it.
Yeah, you need some info. You need either canals, you need to take a little bit of challenge towards B main, something, anything really that gives you the upper hand, at least information-wise. And they literally just get absolutely pushed back to their defensive lines. They're kind of holding them themselves in that position. And we saw it, as we mentioned before, the way they're setting up the defense. But as soon as Bait recognize what's up, well, they don't have any trouble closing this out. As first round of overtime goes to Bait. We got Koi now looking at a bit of a different setup. 3 players on B. They're going to be holding that B main control and possibly taking it. Yes, they do. Finally, it comes out in force. NPL still finds Davy as the refrags are there for Bait. Adam.
Oh my god, this is perfection.
Oh, this is
He's got the bomb
really
as well
good.
here. He's got head trick and essential both line up. But that's hello 1, hello 2, hello the bomb, and Adam might have just made the play for the round. Koi, they needed something. The aggression in B, just a distraction for Adam in this case.
As he pushes middle, yeah, that was a great timing. Alex.
Bit of a shaky shot for Dodo, the AWPs. Wait. A little bit too much. We're going back to Call of Duty, hard scope, and just keeping yours.
Don't tell me this is how it happens. Just
plays NPL. One tuck away. He knows Adam is still elsewhere.
the thing is,
40 seconds. He has the bomb.
oh boy, this is gonna work out wonders. If Alex can hold camera, if he can get in position in time and just hold camera, this round could be done by the time Corey realize what's up. And
wait,
oh, they're gonna go B. This is so
they don't
smart.
realize.
Yeah, NPL has just escaped through CT base, and Koi still don't know. They're still thinking this is A. They're still thinking perhaps Alex has walked towards A through mid, maybe through CT. And by the time they realize, well, the smoke deploys on B, now this is a telltale sign, of course, but a 2v2 after plant. It's the Dodo on the AWP. Utilities available, yes. Not to be a bait, but it's all or nothing. Alex, is he expecting Adam? He sees him, the timing is perfect. Adam is dropped insta-Dodo. No defuse, and no hope. Bait! What is happening here? How is Koi letting this one slip through their fingers? How the hell do they let NPL go through heaven and actually not only steal away the C4, but also just past the enemy lines? Just gets shot down and then Koi don't react? Really?
The rounds go so back and forth here. The aggression we wanted to see, hope for Koi, gets shot down. Adam instead, he was the hope. And afterwards, they just lost control. Final timeout used for Koi. And man, they need something here. They need this round.
They do need it, if you ask me. Yeah, absolutely. They got a
T-side, yes, it's better for both teams, but still a little wiggle room. At that point, the pressure, the comeback, the mental game with Koi, it all adds up. And they need something. The main aggression, I liked it. It was good. But the support wasn't there. The trade, right, you saw the T-side, they were more than ready for it as well. I say just do it again. They're not going to be ready for it again. Just go for it fully. But not this time. So Dodo, I do like this. He looks for the entry, right? I said as well, I did like Headshriek's aggression on the CT side. This is somewhat similar as well.
Oh. A lot of damage early.
As well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we even heard from Atro as well. He kind of said it right. Headshriek's been in so many clutches. Now, I say we heard from Atro, it means you and I, when we had the little tech break there during the overtime beginning. Atro mentioned Headshriek. So often he goes into these clutches. He goes from happy to stone-facing, like, 3 seconds. Instead, he wants to change up the pace, be the one to initiate some of these fights at least.
I like this from Bait, though. Could be walking.
Molotov.
That molly won't reach Essential, so no sound cues just yet, but
Just slow them.
Koi do
Here's
have
the
two
util.
on site. There's another molly ready. Here we go. Just gets blinded as he pushes in. Still finds a free kill, and the molly's burning them down. Koi, the timing is there, and so is the defense as it holds up to snuff. Statoto misses the shot, though. That's massive. NPL pushing through. Alex, another for him, as Adam burns him down. It's Adam to die, unfortunately, as it's down to 2v2. Connecting the dots, Moppos. Let's get MPL. Now Hetrick, you called him. He's the...
The stone face. Straight out of Easter Island. Can he pull this one? He knows Mopos is here.
2 mollies.
All he's doing is buying time for Daviji to walk up closer and
Press the
Hetrick. One bullet will do the trick. As Koi do get themselves around on this first half of overtime. Again, so many chances, so many rounds Hetrick's been putting these clutches. He's had at least one. That was the one where we got to overtime. But so many opportunities that are close calls, and this one, again, not able to convert. But my god, what is this? The flashbang? Essential not getting it, just going back for seconds. There was a flash afterward as well. The CT setup in terms of util was great. It could have been a whole lot easier as well for them. But my god, if that wasn't one hell of a round.
And it comes down to a single player. If Adam does not get his kill and burns before he gets it, actually, it's all of a sudden a 3...
If Stanodo doesn't miss a shot as well, there's so many of these swing kills.
Exactly. There's just Koi playing off of split-second decisions, split-second moments, and that's what brings them back home. It's 14-13, T-side for Koi. They played a beautiful game of T-side earlier. Let's see if they can repeat that. As we got ourselves a little bit of a boost on mid, kind of classical. Meanwhile, Bait looking to be aggressive in towards canals. All it takes is one mistake. Koi, they cannot afford it.
Look at this again. Right into overtime, we had a little bit of aggression here.
Yeah.
The Ject only close. They weren't going full out on it, but I like the util for Koi here.
It's gonna draw a response from Bait.
A wonderful response. A wonderful response. But it's all just a ruse for now. They've still got basically 3 full belts of utility. A couple of smokes missing, but that's more than plenty on a map like Anubis. Alex, he's been forced into fight here and he takes it. Molotov doesn't even burn if he stays tucked in the corner, but now we're looking for 15. Davi might just give it up here as well. Try to walk the smoke. NPL. He's the man who flexes. He's the man who rotates and through the canals. We've got just to make a play. The man, the maker, on this side of Koi, so damn often. And again, he looks to be the one to do so. Essential comes down to you here toward the B side.
They don't predict him to be here. He's on the pillar. He's in the position. He gets 2. That's it. That's enough. Essential, surely. He doesn't swing too wide. He does not. Essential. Once more, for the second time on B side, he is the instrumental part of their defense as Bait are able to get to the 15th. And it's down to a single man who's been quiet throughout the entirety of the game. He had the lowest number of frags at one point, I believe. And even after the attempt from Just to try and bring it home, it is a single position, a single tactical error from Koi that they don't anticipate a player just waiting for them. And Essential is the MVP in my eyes here on the B side. Definitely without him, it would have been 2 less rounds already. And how many more because of it?
Incredibly impactful rounds that he has been a part of. Now what else? Getting close.
2 in a row.
To victory. Bait. 2 chances. We saw Koi. They also had 2 chances to close things out in the regulation.
Exactly.
Bait clawed it back. They reeled it in. Out of their white whale, the Koi swimming in the waters now, right beneath them. They know it's close. All they gotta do. 5 kills. It's 1 round. For Koi. It is where pressure has finally surmounted as well. all these close games they've had, and another one to add to the pile. Even if they get this to double overtime.
It's not yet guaranteed, that's the thing, right? Always that lingering thought of, damn it.
Look at this aggression, NPL again. He's been such a nuisance in mid. He's been such a good player when it comes to these positions, but he thought they'd already passed him. Time's so low, he wasn't expecting it.
This is an A play. They're going to be committing A here. Captain Kurt
is
about to be pincered in.
He had an incredible start of the game. Do so again, only one.
That's not enough. That's round, I think. 3v4 retake of A. Yeah, it's...
Or is it?
I mean... I
stuck away. The timing was there for Hedrick.
Yeah, it could have happened. It could have been a trade on Stadodo, and then you've got yourself a potential 3v3 retake, but still gonna try this. The op doing them no justice as of yet. Mopos, oh, this is such a deadly angle and rarely checked. Here we go.
Always the drop. Essential, though, will find himself the victim of Mopos. Shuts down the retake, and Hedrick could be the last victim as well. Mopos been quiet so far, but those are some nice headshots to get. Denies the retake, and Hedrick. Is he gonna be the last man dead? Not yet.
He's about to be caught.
Behind him.
Oh, he heard the scout, the scope, maybe. Nice.
See us, Dodo.
Yeah.
Nice try, buddy.
That was a good attempt while it lasted. But here we are. Last round of overtime. Koi, do they pull to a secondary or is it over? We're about to find out. 30 rounds have been, well, will be played in total. Let's see.
Welcome back to the rules of Go.
Yeah. The one we loved. Here we are. Op out on Hedrick, op out for Dodo. Koi have no second chances if they fail here.
Hold on.
It's lights out.
That is aggression towards B main. Shut down by Stadodo.
It is. And he was blinded as well.
It was. There were like 2 flashbangs, 3 maybe. Total thrown by the CTs, but nonetheless, Stadodo nails it.
And how?
What else you got? Bait. Man advantage lost here. We talk about T-side advantages. This is going to be a big one.
It is. And not to mention, MPL last round was his to win. Flash out high. Oof, gets...
Trying to help out NPL again.
Heavily tagged.
Just managed to get away this time.
He's alive. That's something...
Hedrick's thing. I like this.
Oh, slow walk. Doesn't work. Hedrick. Yeah, as you said. Good choice. Brings it back to a 4v4, and it's another A play. They're going to go through main. I think the commitment has been called. Koi. Yeah, they're about to explode.
Yeah. Into Hedrick. They've been throwing mollies, smokes. It's not going to be easy to defend, and again, there's the smoke. Molotov should be going toward the site as well to stop Hedrick from walking down.
Decent nade.
And Blink from hell. He had a collab previously here as well, but can he do something again to defend?
Adam.
Up close already is Adams. Bomb goes down. Double OT or nothing.
Do they check him? Surely they check it now, right? They know. They got to be aware.
You have to. There goes the nade. Check the angle! There goes one. Koi to defend a 2v3.
Look at the flank. Alex comes out through main. It's down to just 1v3. Does not happen. It is Bait that will get the win itself. And the 4v3 retake of A site succeeds. As Koi come up short, as they take the same positions as before, and this time, obviously double-checked, and the round goes in the favor of the Ukrainian squad, as they successfully take down map 1 for themselves.
Game, so let's see what Nuke has to give us.
Here we go.
Right into it we go. Bait. Wait. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say. Bait.
Yeah.
Surely not. He said it. How does just a little bit flipped for the moment?
Yeah.
Give us a second, we should have fixed that. But until then, Bait on the CT side, and against him, we've got the forces of Koi. Fast outside, flashbang at it, going through, running out. I feel like I've seen this one before as well, but nonetheless, let's see what we get here.
Essential.
Great opener. Having found a WG, that's the man who is going to be lurking outside through towards heaven. Maybe ramp, but toward the B side. 3 CTs remain already. Quick rotations, couple of kills, but look at how fast they're moving.
Oh,
Everyone's running in this. This is just a deathmatch round, essentially. Captain Kurt got back at B. Just has been caught at a Mopos. Last man standing. 1v3 with Essential the first man to find. Makes things a little bit easier now with Captain Kurt on 4 health.
Let's see if Mopos can do it. The Spaniard having to deal with 2 players. Hetrick, as you said, and Kurtka.
Oh, the bait.
He's going to be expecting it, but the secondary is there, and Mopos already tagged up from before. Cannot get the 4K. Koi will lose the pistol, as it is bait that receive the first round. And keep in mind, Koi and T-side and Nuke, not exactly hand in hand. So they really have to show us something better than what we saw last time we casted them. And I will say this, they're no strangers to Nuke. So this shouldn't be, you know, oh, they're absolutely bad on Nuke. No, the opposite. I think they've got a great Nuke, statistically speaking. They've won quite a few times. But the recent showings are dubious. And Koi, I love the fact... well, I wanted to say I love the fact that they don't force buy, but they do actually force buy, because we've got a full investment. I am not a big proponent of that, but they do get at least one, so it's a 4-on-4.
Isolate him.
Yeah.
Edric with the Molotov in front, good assist essential, so they did just go for it, and I do like this as well. He's being passive here, he has Captain Kurtka in heaven. But is NPL making a bit of a play here? Outside cleared, but the play toward the B side still happening, and defended by Alex. As long as he stays alive, this T side will not be allowed a free passage. And when he hears steps, if he hears steps closer to him, then he knows there's some trouble potentially. But
the call will be made.
It's a timing. Mopos spotted and Alex tucks himself alone at the shadow. And he's going to try to make a play through the smoke. He gets the AK, shuts him down, and there's one more to go. With the help of Captain Kurtka. Alex, staying alive is actually a miracle at that point.
It really is, and I think he made the right tactical choice there. He knows he's going to be singled out again. He's going to be pushed in towards that Titanic dark position. So he pushes out towards the smoke, plays it as best he can, actually gets the free kill on Davi. The AK falls, and afterwards Koi falls. The force bite doesn't succeed. And this is one of the reasons why I don't like it, because you could have easily had 5 AKs instead of a single one previously. Right here, 5 would have been enough, potentially, with utility to boost. You know, you all of a sudden have a pretty decent chance of winning the round. Instead, you're dealing with pistols, and you're just giving rounds to B8 that you shouldn't be. Quick push in towards... Oh, knife in hand. NPL finds Davi. Mopos finds... well, a bullet from Alex. Bit of a return. Bomb gonna be planted. This is really good, though. Koi, great eco so far. A bomb plant and a kill. That's perfect.
This is better than the force bite.
It is. You might, people might think you're being sarcastic, but it's actually absolutely true. This is so much better than the force bite.
Position as well here, right? He had this at the start of the right. He was seeing if anyone chases him when he goes down the vents. Nothing happened.
He doesn't care about the bomb.
Happens.
He just wants the knife.
Yeah. Can't pick up that deagle. Can't stop the defuse. And with the bomb down as well, he's not going to be getting 0 money. He'll at least get the bomb. He'll get the loss bonus. And he walks away with 1 Desert Eagle richer and a bomb plant.
I mean, I would say that is a successful eco for Koi.
I tend to agree, right? Often as well, the utility thrown toward the door is a Molotov. You most likely, in most cases, CT side are going to be throwing a nade off top of hut as well. That does blow up the smoke, so the hut or the vent drop's going to be tougher. It's not that easy, but we didn't get to see that here yet. I do wonder if bait, maybe we're just waiting that a little bit. Because if we don't get to see that, we might see a couple more vent drops here. We might see some similar plays from Koi, where they try to run through Squeaky with the smoke down, but keep an eye on it. For now, we have a quick pause. We have to walk our way through. We'll figure it out, what's happening, what's keeping us for the moment. Apparently just the doorbell. We're fine. Everything A-okay. Round number 4 starts T side. With that bomb plant, they're able to get themselves AKs, full utility. Even the AWP out on Sterodo, we mentioned him. Time to get some impact. Time to show us what you got.
Let's see the magic. We called Sterodo onto the stage, onto the stand to defend himself, to prove that he is the best AWPer in this series, and well, he's gonna have a chance right now. Luckily, there's no up on the other side by Hetrick, but I love this.
What I mentioned.
I really love this. Yeah, the counter aggression could work wonders. Mopos is about to be crunched, and surely Alex checks first. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Mopos, he does get the kill still. How did he miss that?
Captain Kirkham is going up the ladder. Doesn't even care about the corner. Was hoping his teammate would have cleared it just a second earlier. But again, that's what I mentioned, Koi. They had a couple of issues with it from what I can remember. That sort of aggression. This one was a little bit more quiet and reserved, but nonetheless, it does give them full control.
MPL's position here is vital. He does not know about Garage, and sure enough, he's going to be sniffing this out. He is aware. Oh, he saw the AK! He gets the shot first. Adams doesn't see him. The angle is just not favorable.
And they're ready on B. Outside's fully cleared.
Hetrick gets 1 kill, and then it's essential to clean it up.
A big play. I see a Hetrick lineup here. I don't know much. I don't know if it is just one. There's the first one.
Where's this?
There's the second from Essential, and... Okay, might just have to be Essential to clean it up. 8 out, see a Davi. Blown up. Great utility, and you're right. Essential does clean it up. Hetrick does get 1 for Mass lost, and that also means he's going to have an AWP now. He's got plenty of money.
This is looking solid.
This is actually interesting as well. Hetrick was a hybrid as well. He was, you know, rifling, AWPing.
Yeah.
He has that versatility to do him, so if he wants to play aggressive outside of the rifle, he can do that as well. But he's gonna get the AWP. He's gonna try to shut him down. Koi, what's your plan? Scrappy with the MAC-10 in the mix, but utility is still there. Outside, last round did give them a lot of control. Could try to repeat that as well. A lot of utility all over the map. Double mollies to A. Smokes outside. And bait 3 players kept on A side for the moment.
They're reading the scenario well. Slow walk into the op doesn't really work. Hetrick, yep. Entry to him. And he just falls back to safety, exactly as you would expect him to.
Talked about it. Smart when it comes to his positioning and movements. But again, he shows us that, but...
Yeah.
Koi actually walking into the trap a little bit. They thought a lot of the util maybe did fool him. It did keep him on A, and again... That's what it did, but Adam striking for 1 and 2 down toward the lower side. Hetrick side lined, and last man is NPL. Already down the secret stairs, however. He has the timing to work with.
Oh, he's got the perfect timing, actually.
The doors, though, closed by Adam and Gentleman, closing them behind him. Go for the kill, find it first. 1 is close. Instead, makes it difficult. Ooh, hello. 1 door left open. Hetrick. Or NPL, excuse me. Gotta figure out what to do here. He knows the swing could be coming. He has to isolate the duel. And he does so. But jumping down ain't gonna be much of a prize for him except an AK bullet to the face. Adam, wonderful 3K for him. Unraveling the defense there. Hetrick caught.
Okay, I mean, it works out beautifully at the start. The slow walk into the crosshairs of Hetrick doesn't really do much to Mopos. Captain Kurtka, I feel like he's a little bit overly aggressive for his own good. They had no presence in Squeaky, nobody really pushing ramp, so it was perhaps a little bit too much from the get-go. But a great cleanup by Adam. Like, he really saves the day here for Koi. Let's see if they can keep this up, though. As the rebuy is available for bait, they've got themselves... pretty strong ramp presence. They're going to push. They're going to be aggroing ramp, and they might take lobby control from it.
What do we talk about? Koi. Their defaults have issues when it comes to lobby pushes or CT aggression. Could be another one of those. There's no flashbang, no utility, but instead a full contact play. Works out for the first one, and with that again. Outsider taken by Koi. Lobby immediately, right? Before they even know. They think they're safe. It's been taken away from them, so the CT side have full control of every rotation they want to make. That's Hetrick down toward the lower side, Alex as well. And NPL, as long as he doesn't let anyone pass Garage, they should be mostly fine. So it comes with the contact of the AWP.
I really loved how Hetrick immediately after the entry on Just, he just veered off back towards ramp and just went down B. Now he's controlling Secret with 2-man setup.
With the bomb as well here. This is a multifaceted round still for Koi. They can go back to A. And look at this. Hetrick, Alex, they double swing off this. Here's a flashbang.
Hetrick relocating again. Smart call. Mopos pushing up A through Squeak. No, excuse me, through Hut. But that's the C4. Mopos reveals his position and be ready to take the fight to the next level, Mopos. 4 HP, buddy. Hetrick, USB in hand. He knows that Mopos is slow.
Trying to bait him.
Yeah. And they know where he's at. Can't be very far. Hey, hello. Can do some serious
a weapon
damage.
To be saved or deal damage. Yeah, what you got here?
Good flash. And he's potentially able to escape. No, he takes time to throw the nade. Mistake made. And the AWP retrieved. Bait. Win it back to back here as a dropped round doesn't really affect him too much. For Koi, immediate timeout. Yeah, they got to discuss this. Wasn't exactly the best of rounds. I mean, they split themselves up a bit too much in my eyes, especially with just being left alone in lobby without any sort of support, and then having two go down secret, two going towards A potentially. They find themselves in a very tough spot, and I'm not a fan, as you said, I'm not a fan of their defaults. They don't seem to have them truly worked out to perfection.
Yeah, though given this is the first time I'm seeing Bait play new, I wonder how much of this is an anti-strat against Koi's outside pressure and saying, if they just keep taking outside, we'll just take lobby from you.
I mean...
Or if this is just a way they normally play. If this is just more or less, you know, the normal stuff from Bait. Or if it is just really an anti-strat, because it definitely looks more like an anti-strat here. Honestly, they are catching Koi lacking, they give them the control, it's a choice they've made so far. They haven't fought outside. Instead, they take lobby every single time. Anything goes outside... And immediately as well. There you go.
Okay.
Ramp to be 4-4. This time it's not going to be hat-trick, instead essential.
Bit of a disaster.
A little bit so. NPL as well, down to 4 HP. This is finally shaping up to be something for the T side. Though essential. Great double, stays alive. And they've still got hat-trick down toward the lower side as well, towards secret.
And I think they did hear him go down vents, because he literally went
around
next,
a little bit.
Yeah, he literally went past Mopos down vents, and that's why Mopos didn't actually follow him. Though Koi, after the initial entry, kind of slowed down a bit, looking like they might hit A and could work. There's only one man defending. It's gonna be Captain Kurtka, and he was a great anchor at the start of Anubis. Really gave Bait their rounds back.
Just one man now has cover in the form of NPL, but he gets taken down, and here's the last man, Stedodo. He's trapped. If he decided to drop down the vents, he's gone.
Yeah.
If you go towards Captain Kurtka, you get an M4 to the face. Bait, they do recover, though there was a chance, right? You said Captain Kurtka was alone for a little bit. That comes from the tech nine of Stedodo, the entry he found onto, I believe, Alex on top of Hut?
Yes, it was Alex, yeah. And what I...
A decent idea. That was an okay round for Koi. I liked it.
I expected Koi to actually push out Hut when they were going back to lobby, because I feel like they probably just wanted to walk it out instead of, you know, challenging main here. We can see that MPL shuts down Adam. Then they have to hunt down MPL, what on a wide swing, Captain Kurtka behind side. And the shutdown is complete, and we go back to a full buy. And look at the counter aggression again. We got hat-trick so far up.
Yeah,
trophy room.
Again, it's the outside smokes and immediate aggression. This is, I think, Bait. This was their call from spawn, yes. But as soon as the outside smokes were down, they confirmed, Hedrick just went into it. So far, we've seen the Molotov slow down the T-Rush potentially, but nothing of the sort there. Instead, a little bit of shenanigans outside. We talked about Garage, potentially losing control.
Oh, that is gonna...
Man, that's gotta hurt.
That is gonna hurt, yeah. Big mistakes. Bait is just cleaning up the outside and the inside. Like, they are ever clearing the hell out of Koi. And, I mean, the fact is, Koi somehow need to put an end to the early aggression on the inside. That's it. They gotta hold on to lobby. They have no presence
They gotta throw the throw the util outside, fake the control, just have a lurk, change it up completely.
Have two players in lobby, right? Have some crossfire set, have some support there instead of one man trying to do it all. 3 corners to cover, no chance you can do it successfully, and immediately another timeout. Koi is coming up short, coming up empty on their attempts, and Bait, I think they know what's up now. They can read the economy, obviously, and they are pretty much aware that this is most likely going to be pistols and Kevlar again. So what I'm expecting here, most likely, 3 players on A. Like, put one on ramp, kind of playing defensively. We saw it earlier from, I believe, Essential, or was it MPL? And then put 3 on A, and maybe hat-trick on the outside with the op. Just kind of hold on to the line.
And we'll see if a change is to be made. I do like this. Now we do have one man outside only.
Yeah. Even then.
It's not the deep smoke, so the CT side, I think, already kind of have an idea, right?
Yeah.
They're not running outside. They're just having maybe one guy there, maybe doing something. And NPL, look at him. Down to the lower side, though.
This from Adam. Yeah. Sneaks into main. But what? Oh, what? Adam? Hello?
It didn't check his corner. Thought it was gotta be on the other side of the smoke instead. And the round comes crumbling. Couldn't be the opening they needed. He could have doubled down and let his teammates walk out instead. Doesn't check his corners, man. This is why you gotta do it every time you cross a road. You check your left, your right, and then maybe left again, depending where you go.
Well, I like to play it safe, and I just keep checking until I cross.
Until you see somebody across it, you just keep swinging. You just helicopter moving around.
Exactly. My head is on a swivel. I just go left, right, left, right, left, right, you know.
Call that a Beyblade.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Let's see.
And
Boy.
Bait, they're definitely letting it rip right now.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
There's the util. Okay, interesting. Double nades. Now, we talked about it as well. The first couple of rounds when the vent drop came. You have the molly, you have a nade in Squeaky as well, but this time... Double nades into hot to stop a fast rush. And I know we haven't been paying too much attention to Squeaky. Captain Kurtka and Alex haven't really been that big a talking point so far, despite Alex having 13 kills. Hasn't really come to too much effect early toward the A site.
Another talking point that we kind of leaned on before we started Nuke was the Dodo and the AWP, and yet we are yet to see him buy it. And that is cause for concern. T-side definitely can utilize the op on the outside, can try and single out players, but Hetrick, he's ready. First one to him, plays the corners. It is looking solid.
This is the change, though. The change we wanted to see for Koi was let a lurk outside. They'd go down to the secret stairs this time, overextending into Hetrick. Oh, hold on.
What is Hetrick doing? He's going up vents. Is that really?
Let's go.
Oh, they hear the boost. They hear the boost.
They know at least one was there. Question is, do they realize it's two? It doesn't matter. It's the Dodo trading. 30 seconds left. Hetrick caught down on B. Opens up the rotation. If they do miss it,
B-side's
bomb
empty.
goes down. Essential has a little bit of util. Could throw the nade back aside. See what she gets. It's no kill on WG. He's got one instead. And Alex ordered down the rotation, down the vent, and it's the Dodo. You talk about it, you finally get to see him. Triple for the round. Koi. Welcome back. We finally see a little bit of life in them.
Thankfully they catch Hetrick, because if he had gotten another kill, that would have been round out.
I thought it was over.
Yeah, like it seemed like that was the case for sure. And then obviously WG delivers, and this was the kill that kind of broke the defense. They were relying on Hetrick holding the line, or at least surviving long enough for the rotations to come through. So Dodo picks up the op and just cleans up the mess at the end. Oh, Adam! How the hell does he die? Where does he die even? Outside?
Outside.
Or is
NPL,
it Squeaky?
he's the Guardian. He's the master of outside right now.
Oh boy, that is not a good outlook. And look at Hetrick, he's on ramp. I called it earlier.
He's so dynamic.
Yeah, he's like continuously changing up his positions, and there's no way they think he's here, at least not that early, because the push always came through ramp with two players, and Hetrick was usually there, but he was never the anchor for it. And now...
The first run he had at the op, I think he was.
Oh, yeah, that's actually
ramp,
true. Yeah, that's actually true.
Beyond that, he just has been moving around. A couple of rounds, we've seen him go secret. A couple of rounds, now ramp. I think garage maybe once as well.
Yeah.
All over the place. But that's not the only thing, right? Captain Coast got Alex as well. They have they change up their positions every now and then on the A side. I think it might be spawn dependent when they play.
Possibly.
Makes sense, right? If you have if you have to throw Molotovs and such, you get into position.
Look at this pixel play.
A lot of versatility and dynamic setups on the CT side, and that's what we kind of need and talk about as well as potential.
Alex needs to hold the line. He finds one. Essential trades back to back. It's going to be just getting dropped as well. This is another round for B8, aka the bait. As the C4 is lost towards main, it's Stadoda with an op, and his hands in his pockets. He can't really do much but to save. Devastating blow once more, and they drop around, and bam, it's back to back again to bait. As what do you do? And what I'm surprised about is the fact that they go for an A take through main, but yet have not many are present towards lobby. A single player that comes out of Squeaky and gets immediately shut out. You need some presence from Hut as well if you want to split A. I feel like going just main with the majority of forces is going to eventually come back to bite you, and that's exactly what happens.
Yeah, we've seen Koi throw good utility toward the A side. We haven't seen him commit with it. It has been lacking. And so far, bait, right? They've thrown out the bait. The Koi fish have been hooked. And there's no letting go. They're currently struggling, and they're just casually reeling this nuke in. The start of the game, it was such a good start with the lobby aggression we talked about as a potential weakness for Koi. CC sides, well, there's hope things go better. 9-3 is still a possibility. You pick up the pistol, we might have a game on our hands. But if not, Bait, close call on their own map pick. Slam dunk so far in the second.
I really like this right now. Mopos is just waiting for the sound cue.
Yeah, he's not going for any information. So he has the idea. He probably knows they have gone for lobby. He's just waiting to see if they go over-aggressive. Just toward the lower side. Gets caught by Alex. Instead, hasn't been all that impressive, but he has got a whole lot of kills. 17 racked up so far. He's just getting 1 or 2 kills every round. Maybe triple every now and then, but he's still there. He's doing absolute God's work for Bait. We just haven't seen too much of his kills. But his presence undeniable. Koi, the third round, only 2 kills away at the moment.
Swing to B.
Take it once, buy time for the rotations.
Here we go.
Worried they might have someone on site. Hedrick doesn't take the shot.
There's a nade available as well. Could have tried to bring down Davi. Essential. Now got to be joining his teammate. And here goes the retake. Last round of the first half. You have no choice but to try it.
Good util.
Oh, Mopos.
Though, yeah, this play is going to be so hard to read. The timing is all that matters. He doesn't whiff.
This round.
And essential. 1, 2, and 3 won't do. Instead, it is a 3k for Mopos. A little bit of hope here. He's the one shining beacon at the moment. The only one going positive. The only one above 6 kills as well. 9-3.
Yeah. It's a tough one. It's a tough one, but if they win the pistol, I think they can get back on track. We've seen it before. It's not impossible, and Bait do have some mistakes. You know, do make some mistakes at times, especially T side. We've seen them perhaps overextend their welcome. But here we go. Second half is live, and it's going to be all eyes on Koi. As far as I can tell, full util for Stadodo, diffuse and smoke. Love it. The rest with
double mollies on the T side.
Kevlars. Oh, is this an AXEC then? Surely.
It really looks like it, right? You throw molly backside, you force them into the duel.
Yeah, it's got to be AXEC, yeah.
And a flashbang, yeah. Molly and a flashbang for Essential. It feels like it's got to be the backside Molotov, flashbang out.
Let's
see
see
if
if it
over
works.
the side. Hedrick's also throwing, I believe that's a top hot Molotov, maybe.
I think it would be. Yep,
Top
there
hot,
we
yeah,
go.
top hot.
Backside.
Backside,
Yep.
there's the flash.
Good flash. And it begins. Koi, the retake is on. Smoke up.
What is that?
I think it drops onto side, right? Or maybe...
Drops hot, I would
cut
imagine.
side?
No, top side.
Top side?
A real nice lineup, actually. Allows them
Interesting.
to walk out a little bit easier without having to worry about main. Though Essential, NPL, and Captain Kurtka all here to welcome them. Soon enough, hold on, give us a second.
Oh, this
Everyone's struggling to get a couple of kills. CT side, though, they are going to get 1, 2, 3. Make it 4 soon enough, as Alex is going to be struggling to get any kills out of this one. Hedrick spotted, his flank gone. Bomb has been defused. The voice line plays. Koi, great retake, great smoke.
Yeah, that really worked wonders, and that smoke...
I've seen the smoke, but not the lineup, and especially not used by the CT side.
Exactly, and the thing is, I loved how Stadodo immediately went into that action. They had it obviously already set.
They knew that. They knew that's a possibility.
Exactly, they were ready for it. And Koi, you know, just biding their time as soon as everybody's ready to hit the, hit the site itself or the retake. Bam, coming out swinging from heaven. And Bait, of course, force buy with the bomb down. 3 Galils, Eagles, and a little bit of util to support it.
I got a question.
Should
Roll back your eyes or ears and mind, I guess, whatever, to back to Koi versus Z10.
Ooh, okay.
I did have a couple of revelations here on remembering what sort of Koi CT side we got to see. It was one where they were struggling outside it because of one man called Demantia.
Yeah.
You had garage control almost every round. Koi were giving that up. So with that in mind, and for the first half how it looked with Bates, in immediate lobbying aggressions as well, they're counter-stratting, anti-stratting, whatever it is. I think this half is going to show us if Bait have actually anti-stratted nuke so much that they know these tendencies, that outside is going to be a consistency as well, because if so, I think that confirms they did anti-strat really hard. So, I just wanna take a look at that. Just what is he doing? Putting steam at a little bit, tickling it a This round has actually got all over the place right now.
God, this round
3
is...
players, 1 HP.
This is still pretty crazy. Yes, the Dodo down towards control, and I think he gets a free kill on Essential. No! Essential! What is that reaction? Hello? What does Just do, though? He's got 8 HP. Like, he can't really do much. And he realizes that himself. Koi are like, you know what? Just save. You know, pick up a weapon if you can. A Galil, an M4, whatever. Just get the hell out of Dodge. And yeah, bait. Man. It comes down to a single shot from Essential at low HP. Is able to recognize the push in towards control. And bam. There it is. 10-4. Koi. Not... what we expected, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of forgot to ask a question here, but what do you actually think, right? Do you think Bait is going to go for the sort of outside plays early on? Or do you...
yeah,
right, do you think that's the anti-strat?
I think they're going to be pressuring outside consistently, because they know that Koi, if they went over the demos against Zero Tenacity, they know that Koi tends to let go of outside if the pressure is too much. And now with low util, with no AWP to play against, it's just logical, really, to keep pressure mounting up there. And yeah, we're going to see silo control, we're going to see main control, and eventually garage control, and just slowly creeping up on the CTs, as Koi is going to have to adjust. Now, I would love to see some counter-aggression in towards lobby instead from Koi, see if they can get some control of their own, as we do have 2 players on ramp. But this force buy... yeah, it does work currently wonders, and... well, as I was insinuating, Koi do need some information. They do need some control. Otherwise, this is quickly going to be shaping up to go in the hands of Bait. As it already is, to a degree. Smokes outside, and it's a fake. They're going to try and sell them on this. Just finds Captain Kurtka. Good start.
The aggression pulled back for Koi with the advantage. Here is the outside as well. We talked about it. NPL, CT side, that's where he plays. T side, he's mirroring it. And I like it that he's being given a lot of space.
You don't get to see this boost very often.
No, you don't. It's definitely gotta be an off angle, but it's not that much of an adjustment for the T side, so let's see. Alex.
Oh, no.
Sneak out, and it's a bait at the T side. Oh, the CT's with. Swings from everyone on the T side. We've traded this one out, and it's just Davi G. 5-7 in his hand as he falls.
Yeah, that's 12 now. I mean, if it's a force buy for Koi, sure, they can try, but do you really want to force buy 11-4? I mean, on the other hand, do you not want to force buy? Oh,
yeah,
boy.
do you feel like you can make an 8-round comeback?
Yeah, like, it's just a question of whether or not you're confident enough in your gun rounds, and do you believe you can make it happen? And at this point...
you know the mentality I have, it's called F it we ball, but Koi not going for it, they're not balling. Nope. They're trusting the USPs, they are going for the comeback.
Let's see if it happens. Yeah. It's gonna be a difficult road.
This is a masterclass out of Bait, though. I really am impressed.
I am as well. I mean, this is very well set out, with some smart decisions coming out. Of course, from the majority of the players. Captain Kurtka, for me, at times a little bit too aggressive, a little bit too on the nose. You know, he's really pushing hard to get that entry and then gets punished for it. Causes Bait
He also had his... yeah, he did have his time on Anubis stuff. He did pull his team into it, so...
the first half...
he gets a little bit of a free pass this time, at least.
Indeed.
Here, Alex, he's just racking up kills again. He's 21-9.
Yeah, Alex is having a fun time.
Yeah, this is, this is the old copy-paste stuff. Does anyone feel like Olof Meister's a bit of a boring player, you know? The end of the game, you just notice he got 30 kills. This is kind of it.
Yeah, he's like, you know, washed up. It's like, nah.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, but remember a head-trick? I remember a head-trick flick. The kills he has flair, he has style. Alex, he's got 4 kills, still kind of boring. 12 on the board, not the less for Bait.
Oh, God. Well, there it is. This is it now. 8 rounds in a row. Do we believe in Koi? I mean, they're going to have to pull a Z10 here.
They'd have to make one hell of a comeback. This is all timeouts used as well, by the way, for Koi. I haven't even recognized they've used these many this many timeouts already.
There were 2 timeouts used in the first half. Once they were starting to, you know, once they started to lose quite a little bit, they kind of tried to slow it down, but it didn't really help, and hopefully they find a way back in. This is it. This is the round, and this is the reality they have to work with. what they have available to them. No AWP, no defuse kit, a few mollies. And honestly, I want to see them take outside control. Just molly the hell out of that blue, push towards red, find somebody potentially early on, you know, make sure to put B8 on the back lines or on their back foot. And then see if you can make some magic with it.
Are we talking about us disliking the T-side defaults for Koi a little bit, where they were giving up way too much control?
I mean,
maybe that's something to debate as well, do? Maybe, right? Maybe there's a gap somewhere to be exploited. That's a great start, however. NPL, without a trade in sight, does get caught.
Exactly what you love to see.
What? Oh my god, look at Alex.
Alex? Hello?
What?
Oh, okay. Justo. Well,
that is incredibly ballsy.
It is.
Look at us, well, it's freed up so much information to work with for the T-side is essential. Does lurk on in, is Headtrick now instead in 1v4. I would love to see this, and can he clutch it up? He's trying.
1v2, the clutch is on. Smoke onto main, he might just walk through it here. Could go down vents, it's hard to say for sure, as Davi's already waiting on B, and, well, the
He's
problem...
got so much time to work with, that's the problem.
Yeah, exactly, and the problem for B side is Headtrick will have to open the doors at one point or another, so he doesn't want to risk that sound cue.
He could have cleared lobby here. The CT side, though, I like this. They're playing somewhat synchronized, although not anymore, of course, as I mentioned it. Right, they had to play in right, main vents. They could go up. Well, the retake together now. Headtrick, unknown, but does go for the bomb plant. There you go, Davi. Makes a little bit of noise. Does he go for the vent rotation? Oh, the ramp one doesn't matter. Adam gives one hell of a chance. One bullet, the difference between a 1 versus 1. But Headtrick, again, man, so many clutches he's had at this attempt, or this game. So many attempts.
So many attempts, yeah. On Anubis, he really was close to single-handedly putting Koi out of business. And right here, once again, 1v4 into a 1v2 with a bomb plant even.
Yeah, one bullet. And he knew where Daviji was coming from as well. He heard all the steps on B.
Exactly. He knew that it would be most likely heaven as well.
He would have had so much time to reposition, to maneuver. Would have been dirty.
The important part, he got the bomb down, which helps bait immensely. They're able to put the AKs back on board.
This play, though.
Yeah, I mean, if Alex gets just, that's round, that's game.
Yeah.
Lucky.
Even if he doesn't, right, you can see how much control they immediately got out of it. But it reveals Koi's outside presence is lacking. That's what we talked about.
Exactly. And they are pushing forward. We can see Adam in that nasty, nasty little spot. Something...
Nasty little cubby.
Yeah, it's a really dirty off angle. Usually checked, but sometimes people tend to forget that it actually exists.
Slow walk into it as well. The shadow gets shown to the CT. There's a fun little fact of NPL. Right, maybe he gets a flashbang here with the smokes now going down. Nade, you know, it's trying to sell the idea. That's no one is here. You see NPL, he's checking it. Slow walk, the shadow just gets showed, and a lot of damage out of the CTs.
Whew. 2 players critically injured.
Outside, it should be avoided now, because a single nade can ruin the C-side plan.
Hell, a single
make Koi overcorrect the course, and it kinda did happen for a moment, but they do leave just one man outside.
Reinforcing ramp as well.
All the way back in garage, now to Daviji, between rotations, wondering where he should be going.
It's the Dodo, obviously with a smoke in hand.
Smoke only,
Pixel corner.
I think this is his round. Unless they go back to A now. Smoke dropped. Giving him a chance, testing it a little bit.
They are
rotation not going to be done.
Sure.
Instead, they stick Daviji and just on A. And they're never getting past this. This should be a save, I think. With the health they have, just fight the next round instead. But, Usul being set up here. Let's see if you can dodge it. Davi, you've got the flashbangs to dodge? No, you don't.
Just gets caught. Do they know about Davi? They're about to check him on HUD. He falls. Oh, big mistakes. Bomb gonna be planted. Mopos is able to prevent Essential from getting into a better position. Still a 2v2. This is it. Headtrick and Alex. Stadoto in heaven. Still locked in main is Mopos. That nade is gonna be critical. Lucky to get away. Headtrick finds Mopos though. This is it, right? This is it. Alex and Headtrick. No bloody way. Bait. Dismantle the CT side of Koi and devastate the lines of their defense as they get on to a 2-0 victory on Nuke. The choice of Koi.